Hello and welcome to Kelly's Wordy Reactions, where I review content and videos that I find interesting. Hopefully, you do too, and then react and provide my commentary. If you would please hit the thumbs up and like the video. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right, so let's go ahead and get this show on the road. All right, so as per the title, Marjorie Taylor Greene resigned, and it's not effective immediately. It is effective in January, but my goodness, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and I put Brown because Donald Trump said that she was now Marjorie Taylor Brown. Um, she used to be, I don't know, something. I don't know what his logic was behind that. Something about like dead grass or something. I don't know. But anyway, she has resigned. So I haven't been on StreamYard in a minute. So I'm going to see how this does. Normally I've been going on live stream just direct from YouTube. So let's see what happens. Okay, let me give this name a shot. Muhammad Nadim 7907. Why do people forget a lot of good things that we do, but remember that one wrong thing, even if done unintentionally? It's sad, isn't it? Are you referring to anything having to do with Marjorie Taylor Greene? That is interesting. I think it's human nature. I think that might have something to do with human nature. We might not be able to get around that. Okay. Hi, Blaze. But thank you for the comment. Hi, Blaze. Forgive me if I don't say all the letters and numbers. And then let's see. I can't make that one out. But hello if you're just coming in. Okay, somebody coming in from Brazil. Comic Kish. Okay, hello. Oh, thank you, Blaze. I appreciate that. All right, so let's get into this whole Marjorie Taylor Greene thing. All right, so this was breaking news for me. I'm not exactly sure when it came out, but I was just letting some videos play while I was cleaning up in the kitchen, and this started to play, and I was like, oh my goodness, how did I miss this? So and then I didn't see a lot of reporting about it, so I wanted to go ahead and bring it to some other people that might not have heard. All right, so Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene has announced she will resign from office, an unexpected turn for the high-profile Republican days after a public feud with President Donald Trump. So if you don't know, she and Donald Trump have been going back and forth and back. And basically, she had been going on a lot of news shows, just talking against some of the things that have been going on within the Republican Party. And it had been pretty quiet from the Republican side, and I know people on the Democratic side have been going like, well, we still don't trust Marjorie Taylor Greene, but it's good that she's talking about these things. It's good that she's speaking out. It's good that she's gonna, she was gonna sign the Epstein bill, and she let that be known. And so, a lot of things were were good, even though she's still her. Um, and finally, Donald Trump came out and basically was like, yeah, no. He denounced her. I'm going to see if it gives his exact words because I don't know. I don't remember exactly what he said, but he made statements basically saying like she's no longer, um, basically he looked at her as a traitor or something of that nature. And then I believe she started to immediately get some threats. So I would imagine that this may have something to do with that. So Green, who was one of Trump's MAGA superstars in U.S. politics. So that this is reporting from the BBC also. If you're just coming in, thank you for stopping in. Thank you. All right. So this is the BBC News. So, okay. Green, who was one of Trump's MAGA superstars in U.S. politics, posted a video statement on social media announcing she would leave Congress on January 5th, 2026. So the Republican was one of Trump's staunchest defenders in Congress, but her relentless calls for releasing files related to late, I'm going to call him a PD file, Jeffrey Epstein, led to a bitter public falling out with the president, who has since labeled her a traitor. Yeah, I thought he I thought he said she was a traitor. All right. So Marjorie Taylor Greene says in this in this video that she posted, she said, "I refuse to be a battered wife, hoping it all goes away and gets better," she said in the video. Wow. She didn't even say like a battered wife. Man, okay. Trump, who has threatened to support a Republican challenger to unseat Green, responded to her resignation by calling it, so he responded and he called it great news for the country in an interview with ABC News. Okay, I had not seen that. And then Green said in the announcement that she did not want, she said this in quotes, not want my sweet district to have to endure a hurtful and hateful primary against me by the president we all fought for, only to fight and win my election while Republicans will likely lose the midterms. So she thinks that she'll still win her election if she were to run, but Republicans will likely lose the midterms. So I don't know. Some of y'all political analysts can read between the lines on that one. That's funny. I don't know if this person is still in here, but this has nothing to do with the subject, but it is funny, that comment. Okay. Do I live in her district? I do not. I do not. Oh man, but if you're just coming in, thanks for stopping in. All right. So she said that so this is saying a lot. She believes the Republicans will likely lose the midterms. She had been one of the loudest demanding the release of the documents related to Epstein, an issue that once united Trump and his base, but has become divisive. This is just, I mean, I feel like it could go in so many directions as to the reason why she's actually really doing this. I had heard reporting that her and her son had been threatened. So that's one issue. Um, and then, more, I think some of the files are actually being released. Um, so it could be that she sees things in there that were just a total turnoff, or she learned about something that's not yet been released. But I don't know. I just feel like she had been seeing the handwriting on the wall for a while now, with his popularity going down, down, down. And then some people say she wanted his endorsement for the Senate, and he let her know that that wasn't going to be a possibility at all. So so it seems like there's a lot of things that could have been the reason, but what the straw was that kind of broke the camel's back, um I don't know. She's not going to tell us, but um there's so many things to kind of choose from, right? um People are so good at being weird. Y'all practice this being weird thing a lot. Let's see. It's late. I'm not cooking, but thanks for the compliment. Uh-oh. Okay, so Never Under Pressure says, I always believed the United States of America's first woman president would be a Republican. It's going to be MTG. You think so? You think? Let's see. At Haywood Pittman. I don't have on a wig. This is my hairstyle that I like very much. If I do have to say so myself, it doesn't seem like you agree, but I like it. Let's see. Jody Johnny, please can you shout out my name? It's your birthday? Oh, there's that thing that y'all try to get people to say. That's so like tired and played out. Okay, let's see. User. Let's see. Wait, is this real or are you AI? Definitely not AI. Da, 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 da. Who doesn't think a live stream is real? Let's see. It's very cute. Well, thank you. Whatever it is. Never under pressure. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know the trolls be trolling. I get it. It's a dirty job. I guess they feel like somebody's got to do it and it's going to be them. All right. Um, I do have a birthday song. If you want to hear that, whoever that was that said it's their birthday. Let's see. So I don't know. I don't know where I was in my thing here. I want to see if they give any indication as to exactly why she's stepping away. Okay. So, okay. Had become divisive. That's where I was. Trump had spent months arguing that the issue was a distraction concocted by, oh, yeah, the Epstein files. Um, this is so funny. Like today, I looked at a whole documentary. I was actually gonna play it, but I didn't want to go to my actual office setup so that I could stream the video. I don't think I can stream from mobile. I'm on mobile right now. But I looked at a whole documentary on Virginia. Is it Gouffre? She's the lady that she's passed on now, which is crazy. I think that it supposedly was a self unaliving, but I don't know. I listened to the lady, do an entire um, interview, documentary style interview, whatever you want to call it. And she didn't seem like she was in that type of a state of mind. Now that was in 2019, but yeah, just listening to her and the whole thing, everything that she had to say, which I am going to eventually go back and play it and do a reaction to it. But the fact that he would say that the whole Epstein situation was a distraction is just crazy. Just crazy. And then that was one woman. That was just one woman. From my understanding, from what she said, and from what all of the victims that have come out have said, there were thousands, or at least like 1,000 of these young women. But yeah. So Trump had spent months arguing that the issue was a distraction concocted by his political detractors to divert attention from his administration's achievements. Yeah, that's crazy. And it's also crazy that he somehow had something to do with the Ghislaine Maxwell woman being transferred to a low security facility with all types of perks and benefits. She is the only person who's being held accountable for all of this trafficking. And like Virginia Gouffre, which I only knew what I had heard before I listened to her entire interview today. And I mean, she claims that she was made and like sent to all sorts of people. So yeah, the fact that they only have the one woman and Jeffrey Epstein, which I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that either. I'm having a hard time believing that a billionaire such as himself would do the self unaliving as well. I'm kind of having a hard time believing that anybody would even do the unaliving, because anybody that would be sent to do it you could pay them any amount of money. So why would they do that, when even if somebody paid them to come, and you could pay on top of what they were being paid to let you out, escape you some kind of which way. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm off on a tangent. So back to Marjorie Taylor Greene. All right. So standing up for American women. Oh, so this is what she's saying. Standing up for American women who were raped at 14, trafficked, and used by rich, powerful men should not result in me being called a traitor and threatened by the President of the United States, whom I fought for, Greene said in her resignation letter. Okay. And then, so yeah, this is what I was saying. So over the last few months, she has gone on a number of high-profile news shows and was critical of Trump and fellow Republicans. She took issue with the president not doing enough to bring down costs for voters and criticized his tariff policies. But above all, she criticized his administration for not releasing documents related to Epstein. Trump responded last week in a series of social media posts calling Green a traitor and wacky. He said she should be unseated and vowed to back the challenger for her place in Congress. Days after their feud boiled over, Trump reversed course and said he would support the release of the files related to Epstein. And he kind of, what else was he going to do? Because the House and the Senate um, gave their vote, so he had to sign it. So, okay, he signed off on a bill this week that forces the U.S. Justice Department to release the documents within 30 days. Green was elected to Congress in 2020. Okay, we know about her. So in the video announcing her resignation, Green ticked off a list of political achievements. She noted in her resignation letter that the comments from Trump were hurtful. Which is also funny because she says a lot of hurtful things. Let's see. Trying to kind of go up and see what y'all were saying. Okay. Okay, somebody thinks or Never Under Pressure said she can win the national election. Let's see. She's positioning herself to appeal to independent voters nationwide. She knows she can't get reelected, so she's getting out. King Benjamin said. Let's see. In coming years. That's interesting. I saw some really really good robots that are in China. Really lifelike looking. So that's interesting. You never know. Let's see. Y'all are so funny. All right, so basically, let's see if there's any more. Let's see. While she announced her departure from the House of Representatives, reports in U.S. media have indicated Green has shown an interest in running for state office, either as Georgia governor or for a Senate seat. The president has commented publicly about those ambitions, writing on Truth Social during their public feud that he had previously told her that she shouldn't run for either of those offices due to poor public polling. Now, he never believes the polls about him. He makes up his own numbers. He makes up his own numbers and just says it is whatever he wants it to be. But she's supposed to believe that she doesn't have a chance. That's crazy. Let's see. Green has since said she did not plan to run for either of those offices. And then I think this has something to do with being threatened. I think this has to do with her life and the life of her son being threatened. That's what I think the tipping point was. Mm, oh gosh, y'all are funny. Okay, so all right, before their public falling out, Trump and Green had been close allies. Okay, we know all that. We know. Her departure will further close the gap in the Republican led House of Representatives, who only hold a handful of seats more than Democrats. Control of the chamber will be up for grabs in the 2026 midterm elections next November. Yeah, okay. That's all for that article. So, at the end of the day, Marjorie Taylor Greene has resigned, and she, at effective January the 5th or the 6th of this coming year. Yeah, she said she's out. Don Rich. Compton, California. Hey, Compton, California. I've only been to California one time, and I was very young, and I would like to go back. Kev's positivity movement. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Let's see. I don't know what that name is. Somebody said she's not your girlfriend if it's a secret. I agree. Let's see. Stephen, is that QWERTY? Hello. Hello. Thank y'all for stopping in. Oh, somebody from England. Well, hello. Let's see. Cool username 491. Let's see. Oh, you would love to host me coming there to Southern California. Oh, that would be nice. I'm gonna give all the people that work at the airlines a good break to get back to work good. I'm not trying to go anywhere right now. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Uh-oh. I'm sorry about your dog. So sorry to hear that. All right, y'all. Well, that's that on that. Let's see. I did have another item. If I can get to it. Um, so there's a lot going on. My goodness, there's so much going on. So people are noticing how much more they're going to have to pay people that are getting their. To my understanding, it's people that are getting their health insurance through the Affordable Care Act website, um, aka Obamacare. They're about to have to pay so much more for health insurance. And a lot of people are opting out of that because it's just not going to be affordable enough. And then I've even heard some people their insurance is actually going up through their job as well. So let's see. Um, Mom Donnie went to the White House and had a talk with Donald Trump. That was interesting. Oh, thank you. Yeah, these glasses are reading glasses. So thank you. Let's see. Actually in Texas. Don Don Rich. If you're still in here, I know people kind of come and go in lives. So yeah. Let's see. Go back up. Okay. Hello, if you're just coming in. Girlfriend Jenna. Well, thank you for the compliment. So, uh, oh yeah. The thing about him, so there's so many things that happen with this administration. It's just like one thing after another. So it'll be something that's horrific, but we'll go to the next thing so quickly it's hard to even focus on the last horrific thing that happened. So was this just yesterday that the president called for uh, this group of Democratic lawmakers to be executed because they they did a like a public service announcement, and in the PSA they let the military know that they do not have to follow illegal orders. And wow, what was that? So yeah, so they were, the public service announcement was out to the military to, like, I don't know, just kind of give them um to kind of give them more support, I would say, to not continue probably to carry through with these illegal orders from this administration or from the Department of War, but really the Department of Defense. So let's go over and see let me see if I can get into Truth Social. I'll see exactly what he said. And let's see. San Antonio or Houston? No, I'm in a little small town. Oh, he met Mamdani and Ronaldo. Yeah, I only got a chance to see. Well, you know what? I think their meeting was actually private. So, which is good. But I did get a chance to see the end of the meeting where he was sitting behind the desk and Mamdani was standing up beside him, and basically he was like, "Oh yeah, everything's fine." Everything is actually gonna go really well. So um, we'll see how long that stays like that. So many, he posts a lot on here, so I'm gonna see if I can scroll down to find him calling for the execution of some of the, was it the Congress? Uh, yeah, there's always so many posts on here. Okay, so this is where he says it. Seditious behavior punishable by death. Okay, so he reposts basically where the Democratic veterans in Congress urge service members to refuse unspecified unlawful orders. And then he basically linked, I guess, their video. And then he says, "This is really bad and dangerous to our country. Their words cannot be allowed to stand. Seditious behavior from traitors. Lock them up, President DJT." So all they said was, you don't have to follow unlawful orders. And they said it, several of them said it. All of them are ex service members. So, is this him saying this too? A lot. Well, I think he might be is it yeah, what he calls a retruth on his Truth Social. So someone else says indict all of them, and then he retruthed it. Someone says sedition. He did the repost of it. Someone says insurrection, treason. But I think him saying punishable by death, and then there was another post where he said he did a retruth of someone saying hang them. George Washington would hang them or something like that. Oh, here it is. He retruthed it, and this person said hang them. George Washington would. So he just basically also retruthed a lot of people saying they're traitors and things like that. But the point is, they did not say anything that is basically just reiterating something that everybody already knows. You don't have to follow unlawful orders. And they just did it in a nice, collective PSA message. So for him to say, like, freak out and say, this is really bad and dangerous to our country. I mean, a lot of things are really bad and dangerous to our country right now. Um, and then their words cannot be allowed to stand, which that doesn't make sense because all they said was, you don't have to follow unlawful orders. That's something that they already know. But when somebody, the reason why I say it's support for them to begin to, walk off from some of these orders is just because I feel like that's just what it is. They already know the things that they probably should not be going along with. So for them to know that they have support to not do these things, and also for them to kind of also realize that, you may be held accountable for doing these things that you already know that you shouldn't be doing. Like, one day when he's not there anymore, you may be held accountable for your own actions. So I think that's another reason why they probably felt like it was a good idea. Um, and they've already had some of those higher ups, what were they, generals and admirals, from that meeting that Hegseth did, um, held, or whatever it was. They've already had some of those people actually go ahead and resign and take their retirement because, or I'm just going to say probably because they don't want to be held accountable for these things at a later date. So yeah, this was all, I don't know, the news of the day and maybe like a little bit of yesterday. But then now we have Marjorie Taylor Greene resigning. So that's going to be, the big news until something else pops off. And then Donald Trump is just on here trying to point the finger at other people that had something to do with Epstein and get the light off of him. Okay, let's see. What are y'all saying? Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. Don Rich, if you're still here, yes, I am married. I know I don't have on any rings, but but I am. And thank y'all for the compliments. That's so nice. So, all right. Well, so that's the breaking political news for right now, and some news that's not as breaking because it already broke. But like I said, there's always so many things going on so quickly with this administration. But that one I thought was particularly interesting with Marjorie Taylor Greene resigning. I feel like that's almost unheard of. Let's see. Do I have any sports fans in here? What does anybody think about Shadur Sanders starting? I'm excited about that. Let's see. Does this say much love from? I can't see the end of the comment. Oh, UK. So is that Scotland? Well, hello. Shout out to Loyal William. And I was right, Scotland. Yay. Okay, cool. That is so cool. Well, oh yeah, that's right. Football fans? Any football fans? So if there are no football fans, I guess I will be. Is in an association football. Oh, okay. Yeah, soccer. You know what? I don't follow soccer here. Yeah, we do call it soccer. I don't follow it. Let's see. Iron Dragon. Hello, Iron Dragon. Iron Dragon says that you're Chinese. Okay. Thanks for stopping by, y'all. That's hilarious. Oh my god. It's too many letters, but that's funny. Someone doesn't like sports. Do you like kung fu the fighting style? I guess I do like kung fu the fighting style. Uh wow. The United Nations are here. Or just maybe it's just the nations. But yeah, thank y'all for stopping by. I don't think y'all would. Do y'all know much about American politics? Let's see. Am I going to be able to see this anymore? I can't read. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can. Let's see. Where is my live? There it is. Am I in? My goodness. Nope. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, I have uh-oh. Okay, I have delivered the news that I wanted to deliver. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and go. Thank you all for stopping by. And yeah, I will see you on. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me see one thing before I go. Okay. Goodbye, Iron Dragon, if you're still here. There was this one person, a math debate. What is a math debate? There was this one person that said, even though I know that they were probably trolling, but they said it was their birthday. So we're going to leave them with a birthday song. Happy birthday to the troll.
Tell the DJ to play your song. Have a party dance, do the Tootsie Roll. Take a trip to the beach or somewhere cold. Have your cake and eat it with ice cream. Throw a big old feast like a king and queen. You're a VIP at any age, young or old. Get up and celebrate. It's your birthday season. Time to turn up. Let that be the reason. You get enough. Let you celebrate. Your time to shine. Your birthday. It's party time. Shout out your sign. Time to turn up. It's that time. You get enough to celebrate. Your time to shine. Your birthday. It's party time. It's your birthday season. Finally here. Thanking God every day for another year. You could have a white party, return of the Mac, or have a red party, bringing sexy back. Whatever you do, make sure you have a ball. You are one in a million, really one out of all. A real one. Unique, top tier, no less. In your birthday season, it's a birthday fest. It's your birthday season. Time to turn up. Let that be the reason. You get enough. Let you celebrate. Your time to shine. Your birthday. It's party time. Shout out.
Oh my God.
It's that time. You get enough to celebrate. Your time to shine. Your birthday. It's party time. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo to Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, back to Capricorn and Aquarius. It's your birthday season.
No, I'm not only speaking to the trolls. I'm just, there was a troll that said it was their birthday. So I'm giving them a birthday song. Is it your birthday too? Is this a hotel lobby? No. No.
All season long. Dance to the birthday song. Get out your seat and move to the birthday group.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let me turn this off. All right. So if it's your birthday, is what is this? Is this is Sagittarius? When did it become Sagittarius season? Let me see. Sagittarius. Sagittarius dates. Oh, it's tomorrow. So right now it's Scorpio. Oh, this is the last day of Scorpio season. Okay, let's see. But if your birthday is tomorrow through December 21st, happy Sagittarius birthday season to you. Oh gosh, y'all have some good humorous comments. Oh, okay. Um oh, okay. Your birthday was in Virgo season. Thank you. You have a nice night as well. Okay, okay. It's gonna be a while till it's some of you guys' birthday. All right. All right. Well, again, thank y'all for stopping by. And hopefully you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell if you would like to see the next time I put out a video or go live. Thank you for the compliment on my glasses. Thank you. They're just reading glasses, but nonetheless, I need them. So thank you. And yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I'll see you all on the next one. Bye bye.